There's a knock on that old porch swing, like a gust of wind that don't belong. Boots tapping on a weathered floor, songs of a tale I've tried to ignore. Never asked for company here, yet here you stand, breaking the fear, unwelcome but burning bright. A spark in the dead of night. You're a stranger at the front door, uninvited, yet I find I want more. Twisting up my reason and my will, unforgettable against my will. The banjo hums a restless tune, fiddle cries beneath the silver moon. Steel guitar sings your name in pain, a haunting line I can't explain. Didn't call you, don't know why, but you're the question in my sky, unraveling the calm I knew. Breaking through with something true. You're a stranger at the front door, uninvited, yet I find I want more. Twisting up my reason and my will, unforgettable against my will. Every story has a chapter lost, but sometimes ghosts are what it costs. Uninvited footprints in my soul, leaving parts I can't control. You're a stranger at the front door, uninvited, yet I find I want more. Twisting up my reason and my will, unforgettable against my will. So here you stand and here I stay, a song I can't simply turn away. Uninvited, unforgettable to a restless call I never knew.
He walks in sideways, boots worn thin, a crooked smile, a crooked grin, lines on his face from a life that's been rough. He don't ask for much, but life's been tough. He's got a way with words that cuts like a knife, not the kind you'd expect from a simple life. He's not polite, but he's poetic in pain, like rust on the metal and roses in rain. Speaks with a storm and a flicker of flame, a bitter kind of beauty you just can't tame. That old Telecaster hums in the night, with a twang and a cry that don't seem right. Banjo and fiddle sing out his truth, steel guitar bending, telling his youth. He's rough around edges but soft in his song, all his scars in the rhythm where they belong. He's not polite, but he's poetic in pain, like rust on the metal and roses in rain. Speaks with a storm and a flicker of flame, a bitter kind of beauty you just can't tame.
beat slow in the stories he tells, the hurt and the hope. Pedal still cries the secrets he won't say, broken lines that bleed but never fade away. He's not polite, but he's poetic in pain, like a rust on the metal and roses in rain. Speaks with a storm and a flicker of flame, a bitter kind of beauty you just can't tame. So listen close when he's pouring it out, a rough kind of mercy without a doubt. Not polite, but his words bear the strain, a poetry born from his own kind of pain. Honky-tonk, worn boots and faded jeans, no fancy suit or silver tie, just the weight of restless dreams. His Telecaster's leaning close, strings worn like aged gold, a banjo hidden in the corner, tales of long ago told. People gather round the bar as he clears his throat so low. The fiddle starts to hum along, the steel guitar's sweet glow. He owns no touch, but the mic loves him, the crowd can feel his soul. Every note's a worn-out road where stories lose control. With every strum and every word, he's painting scenes so true. In this dusty little room, it's the music that pulls through. He sings the dusty back roads of love gone old and gone wrong, of pickup trucks and midnight prayers beneath the country dawn. The pedal steel, it bends and cries, a melody so pure. No need for fancy tux or suit, his songs are the cure. The fiddle and the banjo play like ghosts that never left. He tells the tales with every chord, weaving pain and breath. He owns no tux, but the mic loves him, the crowd can feel his soul. Every note's a worn-out road where stories lose control. With every strum and every word, he's painting scenes so true. In this dusty little room, it's the music that pulls through. Under flickering neon lights, his voice cracks like a flame. No need for polished silver, just his heart calling names. The steel guitar sings softly, a lullaby for the night. In every song he tells us the wrongs and rights of life. He owns no tux, but the mic loves him, the crowd can feel his soul. Every note's a worn-out road where stories lose control. With every strum and every word, he's painting scenes so true. In this dusty little room, it's the music that pulls through. So come on down and listen close to the man without the crown. He owns no tux, but when he sings, the whole world settles down. Kicks up like stormy waves, I'm strumming every string that carries yesterday's blaze. Mama told me, boy, there's room to bend, but I'm standing my ground, there ain't no back to win. The sun's setting slow on these stubborn hills, got a heart full of fire that won't pay no bills. I'm too loud to ignore, with the thunder in my veins, too proud to change. Even when it rains, like a fiddle's cry under a wild Roman sky. running on my own strings, and I won't lie. Old friends say, son, loosen up that grip, but I'm tied on my truce like the strings on my banjo's tip. Steel guitar weeps for the roads I won't take, but the pride in my bones won't let no more breaks. The night's rolling in with a chill down my spine. Still I'm yelling my story told one line at a time. I'm too loud to ignore with the thunder in my veins, too proud to change, even when it owns. Like a fiddle's cry under a wild Roman sky, I'm running on my own strings, and I won't lie. Maybe someday I'll hear the softer tunes. Till then I'll be riding beneath these blue moons, with my Telecaster singing out my fight in a world that's too loud to turn down the light. I'm too loud to ignore with the thunder in my veins, too proud to change, even when it roams. Like a fiddle's cry under a wild Roman sky, I'm running on my own strings, and I won't lie. So here's to the nights and the song still untamed, too loud to ignore, too proud to be tamed.
Well, there they go in their shiny black cars, sipping on champagne under silver stars, talking about stocks and high-rise dreams, while we're just laughing, chasing simpler dreams. Out here where the neon flickers low, the bar stool's sticky and the stories flow. So raise them high, friends, don't let them fall, to the good old times, to the rough and the raw, while they're busy polishing their marble floors, with cheers into the nights down at Joe's back door. Billy's got a tale about the city's big ball, counting their money but bound to fall. We laugh at their suits and their perfect plans, 'cause nothing beats cold beers and worn out hands. Steel strings cry in the smoky air, fiddle sings for those who dare. So raise them high, friends, don't let them fall, to the good old times, to the rough and the raw, while they're busy polishing their marble floors, we're cheers into the nights down at Joe's back door. Their castles and fancy gold rings, but we got the songs that honest heart sings. Bar stools may creak, but they hold us tight. In this little joint, every wrong feels right. So raise them high, friends. friends, don't let them fall to the good old times, to the rough and the raw. While they're busy polishing their marble floors, we're cheersing to the nights down at Joe's back door. Yeah, raise that glass for the handful we know. Barstool Buddies, the best damn show.
They got champagne glasses, I got a jar of Tennessee sweet tea, but the stories and the laughter, the kind money just don't guarantee. Raised on dirt roads and true friends, I wear my scars like a badge of honor. No silver spoons or fancy clothes, just honest hearts and a little bit of bonfire drama while they spin their tales in marble halls. I'm proud of the low places I've been, with my hands to the sky and my feet in the mud. I'm the king of where I've been. There's my old buddy Jim with a grin so wide, the kind you can't fake. Sally's laugh rings through the room like a fiddle's sweetest break. They don't care about the diamonds or the silk ties and pearls, 'cause in this old heart we know the worth of a real world. So let them talk about the glitter, I'm standing here sure and steady, with the folks who know the worth of a friend who's rock solid and ready. Raised on dirt roads and true friends, I wear my scars like a badge of honor. No silver spoons or fancy clothes, just honest hearts and a little bit of bonfire drama while they spin their tales in marble halls. I'm proud of the low places I've been, with my hands to the sky and my feet in the mud. I'm the king of where I've been. And maybe I ain't got their gold-plated lives or their polished goodbyes, but I got stories that the sky can't hold, and I walk without disguise. Raised on dirt roads and true friends, I wear my scars like a badge of honor. No silver spoons or fancy clothes, just honest hearts and a little bit of bonfire drama while they spin their tales in marble halls. I'm proud of the low places I've been, with my hands to the sky and my feet in the mud. I'm the king of where I've been. Yeah, I'm the king of where I've been, with real friends, dirt roads, and a warning grin. Old ruts and faded signs mark the places I've been. Smoke curls up from the porch light where the cicadas hum. The radio's crackling out a song about where we come from. And every scar on these hands tells a story to tell, of fights, of love, and losses. I wear them well. My heart's been toughened by these dusty trails, been bruised, been broken, but I never fail. I laugh louder than the regrets that try to climb. Running rivers run this town, and they run through my mind. Storms have bent the fences, but they never fail, like the stubborn roots that hold me in this little dell. A banjo rings through the evening, fiddle crying soft and low, steel guitar sliding through the night, telling secrets only we know. If life's a winding highway, I'm steering with no brakes, kicking dust, chasing dawns, leaving trails in my wake. My heart's been toughened by these dusty trails, been bruised, been broken, but I never bail. I laugh louder than the regrets that this town and they run through my mind. Every cracked leather boot, every midnight fight carves a line in the story that I'll tell till morning light. No soft words, no apologies, just honest pride with a laugh loud enough to fill this countryside. My heart's been toughened by these dusty trails, been bruised, been broken, but I never bail. I laugh louder than the regrets that try to climb. Running rivers run this town and they run through my mind. My heart's been toughened by these dusty trails, been bruised, been broken, but I never bail. I laugh louder than the regrets that try to climb. Running rivers run this town and they run through my mind. Boots scuffed, heart tough, under a moon so kind. I'll keep on walking with my past left behind. Out on a sun-baked dirt road, he rolls in with a grin. Dust kicked up behind his boots where the wild stories begin. A battered Telecaster strapped on a banjo hitching rides. He hits that back porch like a storm on the rise. Neighbors peeking through the curtains, kids running to the gate. He shouts, let's make some memories before it's too late. He crashes a celebration loud as a honky-tonk band. Sings about freedom that you can hold in your hand. Friends gathered round with cold drinks to share, a toast to good times and the stories we'll wear. Fiddle tunes swirl through the firelight, steel guitar, sweet cry. His bass battle carries far beneath the country sky. Laughing with old friends and making new ones on the spot. Every note a tale that won't soon be forgot. The night wraps its arms around every song and cheer. He sings, here's to the moments that bring us all near. He crashes a celebration loud as a honky-tonk band. Sings about freedom that you can hold in your hand. Friends gathered round with cold drinks to share, a toast to good times and the stories we'll wear. Pedal steel hums like the wind through pine trees at dusk. Pedal steel hums like the wind through pine trees at dusk. Banjo plucks the heartbeat of old roads and old trust. Under the stars the night feels alive and true. With every song he reminds us what we all knew. He crashes the celebration loud as a honky-tonk band. Sings about freedom that you can hold in your hand. Friends gathered round with cold drinks to share, a toast to good times and the stories we'll wear. So raise your glass, don't let the music in. Here's to the freedom found with a friend. Hearts, no breaking in. Keep your hands to yourself and your troubles thin. But then he showed up with that crooked smile, a Telecaster slung and a laid-back style. system. With every chord he played, the night came alive in a field of prairies and fireflies. He danced like the wind twisting through the rye. No need to ask why, just a glint in his eye. His boots tapped the earth, telling stories untold. Every step a story, every beat bold. The preacher shook his head, the sheriff frowned, but the whole town's feet couldn't stay on the ground. Steel strings crying under lantern light, banjo hands weaving through the deep warm night. Fiddles wail slow in the breath of time, rhythms breaking but still in line. The party had rules, he had rhythm, breaking every line like a gambler with a new system. With every chord he played, the night came alive in a field of prairies and fireflies. Sometimes the law don't fit the soul, and sometimes a rhythm makes you whole. He spun the dance, he bent the night, where rules were shadows and music was light. The party had rules, he had rhythm, breaking every line like a gambler with a new system. With every chord he played, the night came alive in a field of prairies and fireflies. So if you find yourself where the wild tunes roam, remember the night when rhythm found a home. The party had rules, but he set them free with a Telecaster song and a melody. Feeling that old twang line, crowds all eyes on the front row, the star with a golden hand. But here I am in the back streets, strumming louder than I planned. They see the shine but miss the grip, heart and soul where the strings are lit. I'm outclassed but not outdone, playing my song under the setting sun. Not the first pick, but I'm still in the run, singing my second string serenade, just having some fun. Banjo on my side, fiddle cries a sweet refrain. Steel guitar slides on by like a soft Tennessee rain. They may have the fancy crowd and the spotlights glow, but I've got the road and a story only the true fans know. No silver spoons or glitter guns, just raw hands and a heart that runs. I'm outclassed but not outdone, playing my song under the setting sun. Not the first pick, but I'm still in the run, singing my second string serenade, just having some fun. Sometimes the front row's blinding light, can't see the stars that shine at night. In the quiet corners I'll find my way, where the honest music's here to stay. Outclassed but not outdone, still riding hard till the race is run, with a twang and a tail when the evening's begun, singing my second string serenade, 'cause I'm not done. So here's to the ones playing from the side, holding their own with a humble pride. Outclassed but not outdone, that's a song I'll keep strong. Chasing old dreams, but when the night falls slow and the moon's on the rise, he pours out his soul without disguise. on the porch with a whiskey side, talks in riddles, doesn't ask why. His stories ain't clean, but they sure are real, like a fiddle's well. He's what you feel. Underneath that rough talk and gruff disguise lies a poet in worn-out eyes. He's got strings on a rusty harp, playing pain like a wounded heart. Not much for manners, no polite refrain, but in every scar you find his pain. Steady hands, soft as the dirt roads and weathered land. Politeness left at the county line, but his poetry's tied to those rugged times. He's got strings on a rusty harp, playing pain like a wounded heart. Not much for manners, no polite refrain, but in every scar you find his pain. So don't ask for pleasantries, just listen close to the man whose poetry in pain compose. Dreams get tested hard. I showed up with my battered old guitar. Fakes with shining boots and brand new rides, but I wasn't here to run or hide. They threw their numbers flashy and cold, but my soul story can't be sold. Every fret I bend, every note I strum says I'm not outplayed, just outclassed but not outdone. Steel strings and steely grit, that's the hand I'm dealt. Playing stories of a life lived where the heart still felt. You might wear the crown tonight, but the fight's far from gone. I'm outclassed but standing strong, yeah, outclassed but not outdone. Under neon lights where the new bells ring, I hear their polished voices, hear the crowd they bring. But my words cut deeper than their shiny show, like a river through the years, steady and slow. They say the game's changed, it's fast asleep, but I wear my scars like a badge of need. Every bend, every slide across the fretboard's run tells a story of soul, outclassed but never outdone. Steel strings and steely grit, that's the hand I'm dealt. Playing stories of a life lived where the heart still felt. You might wear the crown tonight, but the fight's far from gone. I'm outclassed but standing strong, yeah, outclassed but not outdone. So leave the bright lights and the fancy stage, give me the open road and my own page. With a banjo's twang and a fiddle's cry, I'll tell my tale beneath the wide open sky. Steel strings and steely grit, that's the hand I'm dealt. but not outdone. Out here every song's a fight, every tune a run. I play on outclassed, but never outdone. Into town with his worn out boots, old Telecaster hanging from his roots, jeans faded blue, hat tipped just right, a six-string hero in the neon light, a tale in every line, a dirt road soul. Barroom's his kingdom and he owns that road. Raise a glass to Dixie nights, where the fiddle cries and the firelight bites. He's country proud, barroom loud, living loud beneath the southern sky. Banjo picking under smoky beams, telling stories worn like old blue jeans. Steel guitar moaning low and sweet, boots stomping steady to a classic beat. Dust on the floor, laughter fills the air. He's every song you've ever dared to share. Raise a glass to Dixie nights, where the fiddle cries and the firelight bites. He's country proud, barroom loud, living loud beneath the southern sky. From porch swings to honky-tonk bars, he's got the country written in his heart. A voice like gravel, a soul of gold. In every line his story's told. Raise a glass to Dixie nights, where the fiddle cries and the firelight bites. He's country proud, barroom loud, living loud beneath the southern sky. So when the night falls and the music calls, he'll be the last standing, proud and tall. Chandeliers or crystal wine, just a juke joint hum and a glass of fine, where the banjo's strum tells a tale so true, in a place where old friends meet the blues. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine, he's at home where the stories are sung just fine. Rust stains on the floor, neon signs aglow. This is where the heart feels the purest flow. Strings on the Telecaster hum, soft and low. Fiddle sings with that pedal steel slow show. Smoke curls like memories held in the air. Laughter spills out and the troubles wear. Candles flicker on wooden tables, worn. Every scar and crack tells where life's been torn. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's at home where the stories are sung just fine. Rust stains on the floor, neon signs aglow. This is where the heart feels the purest flow. No ballroom lights, just his single hanging bow. And the sound of a story that never gets old. He'll take a cold one over a fancy glass, where every night feels like coming back. Bar over ballroom, beer over wine. He's at home where the stories are sung just fine. Rust stains on the floor, neon signs aglow. This is where the heart feels the purest flow. So raise your glass, let the stories begin. In the bar's warm glow, where the soul's akin. With my old Telecaster, sunset's golden like a backdrop on a plaster. Banjo picking by the firelights glow. Steel guitars crying soft and slow. I'm not stepping over toes, just tuning the night right. Every chord a little story that's born in the twilight. I'm not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, playing the soundtrack where hearts wake and the world gets greater. Fiddle sings beside me, pedal steel cries out afar. One man with his music, the soul of this bar. Laughter spills like whiskey into the cool night air. Couples moving slow, tangled up without a care. Picking out the moments that shine and burn. Every song, another page, another turn. No need for fancy hats or to spoil the scene. I'm weaving through stories where love feels serene. I'm not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, playing the soundtrack where hearts wake and the world gets greater. Fiddle sings beside me, pedal steel cries out afar. One man with his music, the soul of this bar. Through strings and frets I find my place, not stealing light, just adding grace. In every smile and every glance, the music leads a timeless dance. I'm not a wedding crasher, just a memory maker, playing the soundtrack where hearts wake and the world gets greater. Fiddle sings beside me, pedal steel cries out afar. One man with his music, the soul of this bar. So here's to the nights that live on in song, a gentle twang where we all belong. He strolls into the honky-tonk, boots worn and faded jeans, Got a suitcase full of stories and a record of busted dreams. Plays a Telecaster heartache, fingers tired but sure. Sings songs about a little town and a love you can't secure. Every note's a lonesome road he's walking hard to find, but the melody's pure gold, though the man's out of time. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. On the corner by the neon, faces blur with smoky air. He plays a song for strangers, though nobody seems to care. The twangy steel guitar bending like a river worn and wild, yet the story that he's telling don't fit his own smile. Strings pull tight on strings that don't belong to him, but the music's in his blood, though the light is growing dim. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. Maybe someday he'll find the words to match his soul's true song, a place where every chord's drawn clear, where he can right the wrong. Till then he'll play the melodies that don't quite fit his name, a troubadour with crooked lines in the country's Hall of Fame. He's the wrong man with the right tune, singing out of line. A fiddle crying sweet sorrow, lost in rhythm and rhyme. Banjo bells, the bending notes, pedal steel wails in vain. He's got the sound of heartbreak, but the heart's in the wrong place again. Strings that don't belong him, maybe that's just fine, 'cause even the wrong man's music can stand the test of time. He rolls in like a thunderclap, dusty boots and a crooked smile, leather jacket worn to the seams, sun setting on his mile. A crowd of laughter, spilled red wine, neon lights buzzing above, but all he's looking for tonight's just simple stuff he's thinking of. No fancy talk or diamond rings, no flashing lights in his eyes, just a stool, a cold one near, and a song that flies. Crashing her party like a storm, wild winds in a quiet town, but all he wants is a beer and a chorus to drown it out. Strings that bend and fiddle sings, steel guitar crying low. He's just a drifting lonesome soul, where the good times flow. She's got a smile like a summer sky, unsure what to make of the scene. He's just a face in the crowd tonight, chasing a simple dream. A banjo picks up a steady beat beneath the smoky barroom lights, and in those moments caught between, he finds his peace tonight. No need to talk about the past, no crashing through the glass, just a tune to hold on to and a moment meant to last. Crashing her party like a storm, slow, like a river winding home again, through the highs and lows. He takes his sip, nods his head, lost inside the song. Crashing storms can't touch a heart where the music's strong. Crashing her party like a storm, wild winds in a quiet town. But all he wants is a beer and a chorus to drown it out. Strings that bend and fiddle sings, steel guitar crying low. He's just a drifting lonesome soul where the good times flow. So here's to the nights we stumble in, looking for something true. Sometimes a storm's just a man with a song and a cold beer too. Dusty road beneath worn-out boots, each scuff tells its own tale. 1,000 miles of hard decisions, some won and some that failed. That steel guitar hums my anthem, a song of broken fences mended. Out here where the sunset paints the sky, the past days where it ended. I've carried my storm like a saddlebag, heavy but mine to bear. Turned every bruise into a story, every scar into a prayer. Boots scuffed, heart tough, laugh louder than regrets. Running wild through the fields of now, forget the fences yet. A twang in my voice, a faraway choice, living loud without frets. Boots scuffed, heart tough, laugh louder than regrets. The banjo strums a rhythm like the beating in my chest. The fiddle weaves the morning mist as I ride to find my rest. Steel guitar slides through the memories, tender but strong. In every chord and every line I find where I belong. No time for sorrow to slow my stride, no room for silent tears. Just a man and his song through the miles and the years. Boots scuffed, heart tough, laugh louder than regrets. Running wild through the fields of now, forget the fences yet. A twang in my voice, a faraway choice, living loud without frets. Boots scuffed, heart tough, laugh louder than regrets. And when the night brings the chill, I'll strum this life's refrain. The highs, the falls, the wild calls, all part of this dusty lane. No apologies for the miles behind or ahead to roam, 'cause every step's a part of me, and this land will always be home. Boots scuffed, heart tough, laugh louder than regrets. Running wild through the fields of now, forget the fences yet. A twang in my voice, a faraway choice, living loud without frets. Boots scuffed, heart tough, laugh louder than regrets. So here's to the road and the stories it tells, a song sung clear and loud. Boots scuffed, heart tough, forever standing proud. No need for fancy glory tales. He's found his peace where simplicity prevails. He's not hanging on to what's gone wrong, just better off where the nights are long. Raised boots tapping to the fiddle's tune, cold brews chilled under a big fat moon. With buddies laughing round the firelight, that's a life that feels just right. Steel guitar hums a story soft and slow, banjo picking where the wild winds blow. Out past the two-lane where the pine trees stand, he's got his roots planted deep in the land. No bitter heart, just a seasoned soul, finding strength where the good times roll. He's not hanging on to what's gone wrong, just better off where the nights are long. Raised boots tapping to the fiddle's tune, cold brews chilled under a big fat moon. With buddies laughing round the firelight, that's a life that feels just right. No need for city lights or diamond rings, give him the sound of those country strings, a cracked leather chair and a six-string song. He's where the heart and the heartache belong. He's not hanging on to what's gone wrong, just better off where the nights are long. Raised boots tapping to the fiddle's tune, cold brews chilled under a big fat moon. With buddies laughing round the firelight, that's a life that feels just right. Yeah, better off in boots, beer, and buddies tonight. Left last spring, said it wasn't my fight. Now I'm drowning in memories beneath the neon light. But the band's tuning up, that old telly's got soul. A rusted pedal steel sings, pulls me back from the cold. Six strings and yesterday's heart, picking up pieces that fell apart. Between the banjo and fiddle line, I'm trading her memory for a new kind of time. Lost love on the floor, but I found my song at the local pub where the nights never long. The fiddle cried softly like rain on tin roofs. Each note told a story, cutting through my bruised truths. The bartender smiled, poured a glass with a grin, said, son, you'll find a rhythm again. You'll find a rhythm again. So I tapped my foot to that old country beat. Heartache turned hollow, music made it complete. Six strings and yesterday's heart, picking up pieces that fell apart. Between the banjo and fiddle line, I'm trading her memory for a new kind of time. Lost love on the floor, but I found my song at the local pub where the nights never long. Steel guitar wails a lonesome tune under the amber glass and harvest moon. I'm learning to listen to the life inside, where broken strings and lost love collide. Six strings and yesterday's heart, picking up pieces that fell apart. Between the banjo and fiddle line, I'm trading her memory for a new kind of time. Lost love on the floor, but I found my song at the local pub where the nights never long. So here's to the nights and the songs we share, to lost love that's gone and found rhythm somewhere. There's a knock spark on that old porch swing like a gust of wind that don't belong. Boots tapping on a weathered floor, songs of a tale I've tried to ignore. Never asked for company here, yet here you stand, breaking the fear, unwelcome but burning bright. A spark in the dead of night. You're a stranger at the front door, uninvited, yet I find I want more. Twisting up my reason and my will, unforgettable against my will. The banjo hums a restless tune, fiddle cries beneath the silver moon, steel guitar sings your name in pain, a haunting line I can't explain. Didn't call you, don't know why, but you're the question in my sky, unraveling the calm I knew. Breaking through with something true. You're a stranger at the front door, uninvited, yet I find I want more. Twisting up my reason and my will, unforgettable against my will. Every story has a chapter lost, but sometimes ghosts are what it costs. Uninvited footprints in my soul, leaving parts I can't control. You're a stranger at the front door, uninvited, yet I find I want more. Twisting up my reason and my will, unforgettable against my will. So here you stand and here I stay, a song I can't simply turn away. Uninvited, unforgettable to a restless call I never knew.